from under the totem pole. Bringing it to you live.
Shit. Yo, this is From Under the Totem Pole Radio, coming to you live. It's been a minute, but I gotta come back and drop that sauce to y'all. This is show number 9, and it's called What's Your Priorities? Because actions speak louder than words, and there's a lot of talk in this world. There's a lot of talk going on regarding a lot of things, but today I'm gonna cover politics and the pressure that people put on black people to vote, and we've gotten nothing in return. I'm holding my vote. Let's trade my vote for something tangible for once. Democrats are not doing anything substantial for black people. It would take a lot for them to make up for that. And how is that making people mad? Because I'm not voting conservative either. And why is that hard to understand? But see, this is the bond that holds the collective together. Only a small percentage of people know our vote means nothing. Taxation with no representation. And our country, we was just gonna end up like this no matter what. Because anti-blackness is bipartisan. Voting says you believe in the system that is proven to be anti-black in every single area. But people still believe in it and want us to come along for our own demise. The Democrats are now telling illegal immigrants that they will help them break the law, hide them from police, and give them free shelter. The Dems have never done this for black folks who have a blind loyalty to the left. Can you believe that? Black folks. Why are we doing that? Why we gotta be left? Why do we have to be right? Why can't we just be black? But it's happening again. White people are starting to tell me again that the world will end if we don't vote for the left in the upcoming presidential election. I think I heard this one before. Don't vote for the right's racism without addressing the equal racism on the left. It's racial tennis where black people lose on either side. Free-thinking black people will be holding their vote until there are tangibles on the table. There's nothing that you can lie about that to change it. We're on to you. And all we want is tangibles. Is that a lot to ask for? When every other group has gotten tangibles without even asking. You know? But let's address some of these weak black people. Because black people talk about racism like they have a substantial plan to fight it. But we have no plan. What we do have is an ostrich strategy that has not been working. Most blacks and a lot more of older blacks do not want to address the topic of making racism disappear. Plantation thinking is all over the world. Even in Africa where there wasn't a plantation, you hear a lot of folks saying leave it alone. Plantation talk. Nigga babble. Black people misuse the term hater to help white supremacists flourish. Those black people they want out of subjugation are seen as haters. So basically, if we were on the plantation, they would say that a hater is a slave that wants to get out. See, that's the coon spirit is what I call that. To where you, as a black person, you feel doomed because as soon as you talk about racism, they produce a black person to tell you that there is no racism. But that's a lie. Like Candace Owens just went to Congress a couple of days ago and told lies that white supremacy doesn't exist. But she's paid to say that. Speaking of Candace Owens, there's too many slave thoughts in this era. Benefits, money that go to most strippers and thoughts never go back into the community or go into creating a safe black community. Why? Why is there no pressure for them to build? The thought mindset has taken over. Black females and children, they have no role models. Maybe a couple, but none mainstream. All I see on the screens are selling out, bedwenching, and black male haters. It leads to anti-black male feelings spread all over social media and the world. Understand that. So basically what I'm saying is thotting leads to female anti-black hatred towards black people. Cut it out. Jason Black on his show, it was called White, Racist, and Honest. He said, black people say if you build a new Black Wall Street, it would be destroyed by white hate. But why are black colleges still standing? What other entities run by blacks are allowed to exist in a white supremacist system? It would be safe to say that all are thriving. It has to do with them pandering to the dominant society. Black people, we have the let us have fun syndrome. We lost the war, now you want to party like your former slave master. Speaking of slave masters, watching that Revolt Summit, there was couple of points made on that stage, but it was also a lot of confusion. And a lot of it was the people that were on that panel were not qualified to speak on behalf of black people, with all due respect. A couple of people said a couple of good gems in there, but for the most part, if you're gonna do a summit, tap into the people that's been speaking out for black people. That's who you wanna get to. You don't do it like that, because then we start digging up things and we start finding out that, damn, there's a CEO, Roma Khanna, and she's been reported to be racist. And she's running that channel. And they're making it look like Diddy is running it, but we all know the truth. You know, because there's always this buffer Negro class. Prime example is Al Sharpton. Is going to Supreme Court in October, his case with Comcast. He got paid almost $1 million a year just to say that Comcast wasn't racist. Now, how much money has he gotten from other corporations to say the same? See, this is the buffer class Negro. See, his number one job is to keep black people down. See, you can't explain why he exists and why he continues to thrive, other than the fact that white supremacy is real and it's working. So think what you want to think, believe what you want to believe, but it's real. And this is Big Tux, one of the true voices coming to you from under the totem pole. And so I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna drop more frequently in the future, so check me out. This is from Under the Totem Pole Radio, coming to you live and direct. My name is Big Tux, and I don't know much.
From under the totem pole, bringing it to you live. From under the totem pole.